Good morning, Pace. My name is Hank Fortener, and I am the founder of AdoptTogether.org and the very grateful beneficiary of, I believe, if history proves me correctly, the very first PACE grant. I'm here to give you a little bit of an update and timeline for many new PACE members that I have not met yet. In 2013, if you can believe it's been that long, I sat down in Mike's backyard with a group of the founding PACE members and told my story, shared my story about my family, shared my story about why we started Adopt Together, that I had 8 brothers and sisters adopted from 6 countries. I had 36 foster brothers and sisters, and that the number one reason people didn't adopt is because they thought it was too expensive. So the 500,000 children in the United States who don't have a permanent home and float around in our foster care system, and the 19 million children worldwide who don't have access to a family, who don't have a permanent life, they're considered orphans. And the solve to that is crowdfunding. So when I sat in front of you, we had raised, I think, $500,000 for 110, 115 families. And that was 7 years ago, and you believed enough in us to give us a $50,000 grant that we were able to use to expand our site, expand our staff and team, to expand our reach to serve the families that were coming to us. And in the course of those 7 years, we've now raised over $22 million to help over 6,300 families bring their children home. We've launched World Adoption Day, which you were all critically a part of. Our first ever really meeting or gathering was when Mike presented the PACE check to us at his house, which I think I told him I was going to have 20 people over, and I think we had 150 people at that house office, depending on if the city of Los Angeles, his home, city of Los Angeles is listening. And we had the valet guys threw the keys. We had too many people show up. We had this small step and repeat. And that launched our annual fundraising gala that now is called the Baby Ball, which has a way bigger step and repeat now and has been attended by many celebrities. And we raised over $700,000 in last October. And really, if it wasn't for the PACE energy, if it wasn't for Mike and your investment in us at the start, there's absolutely no way, no how, with conviction I can say this, that we'd be where we are today. Our ability to serve families, our ability to fundraise, quite frankly, our ability to create momentum is, and I can say this truthfully, is in very much large part because of our investment of you adopting us as Adopt Together from the PACE family. So I just wanted to extend my virtual here from my kitchen table, which in a COVID-19 world, we are all sick of seeing each other in those places. Someday I hope to see you, and I hope to see your bodies, and we can see each other's whole physical forms. But for now, we're faces on a screen. And I just want to say thank you so much. I want to say that I think PACE and what Mike and what you're doing is so incredibly impactful. And I think the exponential impact that you're having through your generous donations, through your investment, through the way you lean in, even without the money piece, just the way that you lean in strategically, the way you lean in with resource, is having such a huge impact. And I'm a living, breathing example of that here now 7 years later. So thank you. And I hope you have an incredible virtual gathering. I know you're not going to be able to sit into like a sweat lodge or all these boys club things you guys do. I know there's lady members too. All the fun things you usually get to do, you'll have to do virtually. But I just want to thank you so much for investing in the families. Thank you so much for investing in us, and look forward to more and more going forward. So thank you guys, and I hope you have a great virtual event. Take care.